What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another Pygame tutorial video. In this video we're going to be cleaning the slate. So we're pretty much done with our snake game, so I'm just going to do a Control-Alt and delete. I would recommend you go ahead and save that snake game somewhere and just open up a new file, because we're just going to be starting over. We're going to be embarking on a new type of game with all new types of requirements for the game, because Snake, real basic game, not much to it. So once we finished up Snake, there wasn't too much more we can add to it. You know, you could, I suppose you could have like another snake or something that's beating you to the apples or something, but for the most part we've completed Snake, and that's a basic game. So we're going to be moving on to a little slightly more complex game now, but we do have some topics that I'd like to cover. So first of all, this will be for some slight bit of review from really early on, but for the most part what we're going to be doing in this video and probably the next video is drawing shapes. So Pygame has shape drawing built in, and so we can use that as we did before, but we were just drawing rectangles. But you can draw all kinds of shapes. You can draw rectangles, any sort of polygon, circles, lines, and you can even draw pixels. It's like pixel by pixel. So there's a lot of cool stuff that you can do, and over time you could actually build engines and stuff that work with just straight up pixels or lines or whatever, and you can make some pretty cool things happen. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, we're going to be using Pygame still, so we're going to import Pygame, and then as usual, what do we need at the beginning of every Pygame script? Well, we need a pygame.init. Then we want to go ahead and define like a few colors, so just because we're going to use them. So we're going to say white. White is basically every color maxed out, and then black is basically every color, no color. Okay, so lights are out, and then whoops, and then we'll just do red, green, blue because it's easy enough. So red is 255.00, green is 0, 255, and 0, and then blue is 0, 0, 255. So, oops, not 2,555, just 255. So anyway, so those are our colors, and now we're ready to, let's go ahead and make our game display. So we're just going to say game display, same thing as before, equals Pygame dot display dot set underscore mode, and then in here at tuple, and we'll just do again 800 by 600. Yes, we are hard coding. No, it's not a big deal, because we just want to do a quick example display, and then we're actually going to go back to our previous script that I told you to save. So I hope you saved it. If not, you better be Control-Z your way back to your script. We're going to use that script. We're going to chop a bunch of stuff out of that script, but we're actually going to use a bunch of it anyway. So yeah, so game display equals pygame.display.set mode 800 by 600, good enough. And then we're going to go ahead, and we don't really need to set any caption or anything like that. So now let's go ahead and fill up a background. So we're going to say game display dot fill, and let's make the background blue. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys the first thing, and that is, well, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead. Okay, we'll fill the background blue, and then we're going to make our little loop here. So we're going to say wow, true. Basically, let's do for event in pygame.event.get. We're just going to ask if event.type equals pygame dot all caps quit. What do we want to do? Well, we just want to do a pygame dot quit and then a quit. Otherwise, we just want to do pygame dot display dot update. Now again, just keep in mind that this is going to run this loop as fast as possible, because there are no statements here for frames per second. So just keep that in mind. This is going to zoom through. So this is just a quick example, very dirty, but that's just the way it is. So first of all, let's just go ahead and save and run that, make sure everything is working. Okay, blue not defined, right? I thought we defined blue. Oh. Okay, so equals, blue equals, again. I don't know how we got away with just like stating blue and then a tuple, but okay. I'm not sure why that's not a syntax error. Anyways, so there we go. We've got our Pygame window, blue background. Awesome. You know what would be cool? Cool is make a Pygame, have someone run it, and it's just a blue screen of death. Just make it pop up like a blue screen of death. That'd be fun. I think I'm going to do that. I've got a few tkinter applications. Maybe I'll do that on a tkinter sometime. Just give it to somebody and make them think it was like a virus or something. Anyway, I'm hilarious. All my friends love me. So we've got Pygame.display blue. So we filled the background basically. And now first I'll show you guys that you can make a pixel. So we're just going to say pix equals, and this is just going to be Pygame.pixel array. And then we're going to say, well, basically what we're doing is that this is a pixel-like object, basically. And then what you can do is you can begin to specify locations of that pixel. So let me go ahead and just finish this. So it's going to be pixel array on game display. So then if we want to, right now, all of those pixels, because like basically what this does is it's going to reference the entire game display. So right now it says pix equals the pixel array of game display. So that gives us basically this 800 by 600, which has just been filled blue. So it gives us a big array of blue pixels. Okay, so and it's basically an array that it's just every x and y coordinate. So what we can do is we can say now pix, and then we can say 10, 10, and so pix 10, 10. We can say that is green. So x10, y10, green. So now when we go to save and run this, it's going to be hard to see it in my window, but hopefully in your window you can see it. But right over here there's a little green dot, 1 pixel. And that's how you can draw a pixel and reference basically the entire pixel array. So that's the first thing I wanted to show you guys. We've got a lot more drawing to the screen to come, so stay tuned for that. As always, thanks for watching.